Robert, you snuck in, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I'm sneaky like that.
Well,
What we hear.
Yeah, okay, well, don't believe everything you hear, Corey.
I asked
This is when you
for
can't
the
believe anything.
sewer
Yeah.
district to be put on, just because we talk about this every year, we just wanna, this year not to pass it until we do it. But we have got to start recouping some of those fees that we're paying. You've got the rest of the taxpayers in the county. And I think the people in the incorporated areas are being double whammy because they pay for their sewer and then they're subsidizing this district. As well as the people that are in the rural community, they pay to maintain their septic tanks and such, and that yet they're still subsidizing this one district. And the way that happens is because we pay out of that, we pay the loan fee, we pay the operator fees, what else, Corey? Electric fee,
Electric, the maintenance fees.
but we're incurring a couple $100 a month. The postage is coming out of our budget, and we're paying. We recently bought a software program for that. And of course, the licensing, that'll be a yearly thing. What else do we pay for the administration? You know, there's not a secretary for that district that handles the money and all that. So again, I really wanna, before the end of the year is out, is us to come up with something. And checked in, and I got this information secondhand, but was told a couple of the water districts, the administrator was getting like $380 an account a month, and that's kind of high. And I think we could, I mean, Joni talked about even just a dime a month of an account might recover quite a bit. So I just want to put that on our radar to think, and I have a question for Jake. If we increase even as much as a dime or whatever, are we required, or is it just good business, or about having a publication or a meeting or a hearing? What are your thoughts?
I'll have to look at what the legal requirements are on it.
Okay.
I mean, that's,
We're not looking at doing it today or tomorrow,
Right.
so it's something for a radar. You guys might kind of investigate on what other districts might be paying. And we don't have quite, you know, we don't get those calls, I'm sure, at Road and Bridge that my service is out, that the water does. But everything else we do, I mean, the mailing, the billing, the receiving, the collecting, the post office box rent, all that kind of things. We just need to start recouping that.
And this District 1, that's Riverton
Riverton and Lowell.
and Lowell, not Galena, just Riverton and Lowell, what that is.
So we're just talking about District 1, right?
Yes,
There's only one district.
Okay, okay.
Patriots.
Only other thing I wanted to ask Jake on this lot, that
You got any calls if you
there's,
wouldn't be.
the cruise bond tax sale,
I mean, well, couldn't it?
is that the one you emailed me on?
yes. Where are we at with that?
Always get this, you get raised here, they come up to that, and they're,
They don't have a deed, is that right?
Correct. And according to Heather, there's a discrepancy in the legal description, but the way she explained it, to me, it sounds completely like a typo. When the original deed was made, it was in the wrong quarter. That happens so often. Why could there not just be a corrective deed if it's that simple? Well, the grantor's not there, but some sort of corrective deed made.
My concern is if the legal is wrong in the tax foreclosure, then that might, I don't know how wrong it was. I don't know what ability they have to correct that, but I know I've seen that.
Well, it's not an overlap. I didn't read the legal, but according to Heather, it's that wrong quarter. I mean, mean, how many times have you seen type northeast quarter when it should have been northwest? That's, sounds like what it was.
Right.
But whatever it is, how many, I mean, when was our last tax sale?
I did that one time, legal.
I remember.
Was it last year or the year before?
Real well.
Year before?
I feel like November of 23.
Yeah.
I was just talking to her about it, I thought she said 24, but not, it was 23.
It's a long time to do to just sit and say, we don't know. I don't know what we need to do.
Right. I'll get a hold of Chris and find out, because they know that area of law better than I. That's why
They know that what?
that area of law,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
better than I do. That's what we're
Right,
paying
that's
them
your
for.
specialty.
Like I said, my concern is if the legal is wrong, the judicial foreclosure process they went through may need to be set aside and reinitiated and start from scratch.
But some movements,
Right.
yeah, okay.
Because I think we had that on a different parcel as well, where it was completely wrong legal. I mean, they pulled one, I think it was like an adjacent property. They
It's
just
just a
pulled one.
typo error.
It wasn't a typo error, it
It's
was,
just wrong,
it was the absolute wrong.
false, probably.
Well, I mean, maybe it could have been, maybe they just typoed the lot number or something, I don't know. But
Yeah.
Isn't that why you have that company do that? To
Right,
make sure those things are right?
yeah.
I don't mean the lawyers, I'm talking about the deed company.
Oh, you mean the,
Title company?
well, they can only go by what the deed says.
Yeah, title company, that's what they go.
They don't check it I mean,
I see what you're saying, the map. I know First American used to do that.
That's
Draw them
right.
out literally on an irregular, anything that's not platted, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And that, I mean, I thought that's why you paid them all the money, was to be sure those rights northeast and west and all that were correct.
Yeah. Were those done by SIA or what's now not First American Security?
The title work,
Mhm.
I don't know who did the title work for them.
Pardon?
I don't know who did the title work for them.
Okay, and the ones now are, I think they're using Crawford. Corey, do you have anything?
We got NRP on our schedule. The commissioners,
Or what schedule?
NRP.
on our agenda.
Oh.
You
NRP.
emailed a
Yeah.
question about that. I think that's best to do in attorney-client executive session
Okay,
for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Would ask for a 10-minute attorney-client executive session with our counselor to return at 10 o'clock. Motion and a second. All those in favor? Aye.
Corey, you
Motion
seconded?
passed unanimously.